hidden flight secrets that make flying so much easier, and airlines hope you never discover them. You know that sinking feeling when you're squeezed into a middle seat, fighting for armrest space, wondering why your confirmed window seat disappeared? Here's what airlines don't want you to know. Most of the frustrations you experience aren't accidents. They're systems designed to work against uninformed travelers. While airlines profit from your confusion, seasoned travelers who know these insider secrets glide through airports, snag better seats, and enjoy perks that most passengers never even know exist. These aren't elite status tricks. They're hidden opportunities available to anyone smart enough to ask for them. Ready to turn your next flight from stressful to spectacular? Let's dive in. Starting with number 15. Seat swap scam airlines use against you. Airlines deliberately reassign your pre-selected seats when aircraft get swapped, and their algorithm treats you like cargo to be shuffled around. You paid for that window seat, but their system prioritizes profit over your comfort. How to fight back? Ask the gate agent. I noticed my seat was changed from my original selection. What upgrade options do you have available to compensate for this inconvenience? Pro tip: screenshot your original seat selection. Having proof gives you serious negotiating power. But here's where it gets really interesting. Airlines actually have a secret upgrade list. Number 14. Secret SFU List. Gets you upgraded. Airlines maintain a secret list called SFU, suitable for upgrade, and you can get on it without elite status. Check-in agents quietly assess arriving passengers based on appearance and demeanor, adding certain travelers to this hidden list. What to say? I'm celebrating a special occasion today. Are there any complimentary upgrades available? Pro tip: dress like you belong in business class. Gate agents upgrade passengers who look the part. Think that's helpful? Wait until you discover the seat selection trick that costs airlines money. Number 13. Seat 13. Superstition saves you money. Airlines exploit superstitions, but you can flip this game in your favor. Row 13 seats often remain empty because superstitious travelers avoid them like the plague, creating unexpected opportunities for extra space. How to use this? Always check row 13 availability first when selecting seats online. You're likely to have more elbow room than passengers who paid extra for premium seats. Pro tip: this works especially well on international flights where superstitions about 13 are strongest. What if I told you there's an even better booking strategy airlines actively hide? Number 12. Tuesday 1:30 p.m. booking sweet spot. Airlines release weekly fare adjustments Monday night, and competitors respond by Tuesday afternoon, creating a brief pricing war window before rates spike upward again. Your action plan: set a calendar reminder for Tuesday 1:30 p.m. to search flights in incognito mode to prevent dynamic pricing from tracking your searches. Pro tip: clear browser cookies before every search, or airlines will recognize you and gradually increase prices. But here's a location trick that could save you even more. Number 11. Wrong country. Search/prices. Airlines charge different prices based on where they think you're located. The same exact flight can cost hundreds less if booked from a different country's website. How to execute this? Use a VPN to search from the airline's home country. For Lufthansa, search as if you're in Germany. The savings can be substantial. Pro tip: compare prices from at least 3 different locations before booking. Think you're getting a deal? Wait until you hear about the phone booking trap. Number 10. Hidden phone booking fee costs you $50. Airlines quietly added phone booking fees up to $50, hoping customers won't notice this sneaky charge disguised as a service fee. How to avoid this? Ask directly. Are you charging me any additional fees for booking by phone? I need that waived, or I'll book online instead. Most agents can remove this fee. Pro tip: if you need to book by phone for accessibility reasons, mention this. Many airlines waive fees for legitimate accommodation needs. But here's where airlines really show their true colors. Number 9. Aisle plus window strategy airlines hate. Book the aisle and window seats in a 3-seat row, leaving the middle empty. Solo travelers avoid booking middle seats between couples, so you often get extra space. How to execute this? When traveling together, book seats A and C in the same row. If someone books the middle, offer to trade so they don't sit between you. Pro tip: this works best on domestic flights and less popular routes where planes aren't completely full. Now, here's something that could completely change your flight experience. If you've learned even one new thing so far, hit that like button. It helps other smart travelers discover these hidden perks. And if you want more airline secrets and senior travel hacks, make sure you subscribe and turn on that bell. Number 8. Armrest territory rules they hide. Aviation etiquette gives middle seat passengers rights to both armrests as compensation for having the worst seat. Airlines design narrow seats to maximize capacity, creating conflict they hope you'll suffer through silently. How to claim your territory. If stuck in the middle, confidently place arms on both armrests and say, "Middle seat gets both armrests. Fair trade for being squeezed in here, right?" Pro tip: if you're in an aisle or window, voluntarily offer the middle passenger both armrests for a more pleasant flight. But here's a secret about what flight attendants are really checking. Number 7. Secret passenger assessment during boarding. Flight attendants conduct silent safety assessments during boarding, categorizing passengers based on appearance and potential helpfulness in emergencies. This affects everything from service quality to seat flexibility. How to make a positive impression. Make eye contact, smile genuinely, dress neatly, and if you have medical training, mention it. "I'm a retired nurse. Please let me know if you need assistance." Pro tip: this often results in exceptional service throughout the flight. Speaking of emergencies, here's something that could save your life. Number 6. Airplane door secret beats panic. Airplane doors literally cannot open during flight. Cabin pressure creates over 24,000 pounds of force holding each door closed. Airlines don't explain this because fearful passengers are more compliant. The empowering truth: you're statistically safer in an airplane than walking across the street. When airlines blame federal regulations for ridiculous rules, ask, "Can you show me the specific regulation number?" Pro tip: often it's just company policy disguised as law. Now let's talk about timing that affects your entire experience. Number 5. Morning flight secret airlines hide. Airlines schedule most delays for afternoon flights, but never advertise that morning flights have dramatically better on-time performance. Weather and air traffic delays compound throughout the day. Your strategy: book the earliest possible flight. The improved punctuality and reduced stress are worth the early alarm. Pro tip: morning flights also have calmer air, meaning less turbulence for sensitive passengers. Speaking of comfort, here's a control secret. Number 4. Window blind control gives you power. The person in the window seat legally controls the shade, but airlines prefer conflict to clear policies. During daytime flights over scenic areas, you have every right to keep shades open. How to handle disputes. I'll be adjusting the shade for optimal viewing during this scenic portion. I'll close it during meal service. Pro tip: on red-eye flights, crack the shade during sunrise for natural light that helps reset your circadian rhythm. But here's the most valuable secret. Number 3. 3-hour rule gets you compensation. If your plane sits on the tarmac for over 3 hours domestic, 4 hours international, you're entitled to deplane and often compensation. Airlines avoid mentioning this because it costs them significant money. What to do? Ask the flight attendant. "We're approaching the 3-hour tarmac delay threshold. What's the airline's plan for compensation and deplaning options?" Pro tip: document delays with photos and timestamps for filing compensation claims later. Here's something about food that affects your experience. Number 2. Why airline food tastes terrible. At 35,000 feet, your taste buds lose 30% sensitivity, but airlines use this as an excuse to serve over-salted pre-processed meals that leave you dehydrated. What to order instead? Ask, do you have any fresh fruit, nuts, or simple snacks that haven't been heavily processed? Flight attendants often have better first-class options they can share. Pro tip: bring your own seasoning packets. A little real flavor transforms airline meals dramatically. And finally, the ultimate insider secret. Number 1. Doctor on board opens upgrade doors. Airlines desperately need medical professionals but don't actively recruit them. Quietly identifying yourself as medical personnel often triggers special treatment and upgrade considerations. How to mention it naturally. During check-in, state, "I'm a healthcare professional. Should I let the crew know in case of medical emergencies?" Don't demand anything. Just plant the seed. Pro tip. Even retired medical professionals or those with first aid training can use this approach. So there you have it. 15 hidden flight secrets that put the power back in your hands instead of the airline's pockets. Which of these secrets would make the biggest difference for your next trip? Have you already used any of these strategies successfully? I'd love to hear your stories in the comments below. Speaking of flight secrets, don't miss our video about 15 airport secrets airlines use to trick passengers. You'll learn to spot these tricks and use travel tips to travel smarter. Like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, safe travels.